hello, and happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Astrology After Dark. My name is Katrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I am an intuitive astrologer, and I help open minded individuals, specifically women, to transform their lives using the energies inside of them based upon their natal chart. So I'm so excited to be back for another episode of the show. And tonight we're going to be talking about the modalities and elements of the zodiac. Okay. And so I'm sure if you know anything about astrology, you've probably heard, when you refer to, say, Gemini, that it's an air sign, or Sagittarius is a fire sign. And so tonight, I'm going to break all of that down for you so you understand, um, you know, what it all means, what it is, and what it all means. Okay. All right. So, um, first, I'm going to talk about modalities. But before I get into that, if you are watching this on YouTube and you're finding value, go ahead, give it a like, and also subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notifications anytime that I live or upload a new video to the channel. And if you are watching this on Facebook, please do share it out so that somebody else may find value in this as well. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. And so I'm going to talk about the modalities first because the modalities are the operating systems. Okay. So each um, it's how each zodiac, each sign operates. Okay. And it's based upon the seasons. Okay. And so we're going to start with cardinal. Oh, excuse me. Cardinal energy is an energy. It starts the season. Okay. And so the cardinal modality is attached to the signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Okay. And so when you have, and those are the beginnings. So Aries starts spring, Cancer starts summer, Libra starts fall, and Capricorn starts winter. Okay. Now, when you look at the zodiac, the cardinal houses are the first, the fourth, the seventh, and the 10th. Okay. And so cardinal signs are the initiators of the zodiac. Okay. And the initiators. And so those houses are actually major points in the zodiac. Okay. So first house is the ascendant. Okay. Ascendant, that's what you show, the energy that you show out into the world. Okay. And then you have the immune coeli. That is the fourth house. Okay. That is the lowest point in your chart. And the fourth house is the most private place in your chart. It's your home. Okay. Um, and then you move next to the descendant. Okay. Which is the descendant is the sign that was setting at the time of your birth. Okay. And so that is the relationship house. And then at the top of the zodiac is the medium coeli, or it's also called the midheaven. Okay. And that is the highest point in your chart. And that is, your professional, when you are in a professional setting, your career, that is the energy that you put out in your career when it comes to you leaving your legacy. Okay. Now, individuals possessing the cardinal modality like to get shit and done. You know what I'm saying? They are active, they are quick, they're ambitious. They get projects started. Okay. Now they do start a lot of things. Some things, quite a few things, they may not finish. Cardinal energy is really starting. Okay. You will find a cardinal person off. I think my favorite cardinal energy is Capricorn. Because you will not see a Capricorn slacking. Okay. If a Capricorn say they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it. Now, it might take them a while. It might take them a little while to do it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get it done. And so cardinal energies are they have enthusiasm and a zest for life. Um, and they can be domineering, okay? They're not somebody who, they're not going to be pulling you along to like, come on, let's go, let's go. No, either you going to go or you not. They're not waiting around for you. If you're going to go, boom, let's run it. If you're not, that's cool, but I'm going to run, okay? And so that is cardinal energy, okay? And so next, we're going to talk about fixed energy, okay? These energies are energies of in the middle of the season, okay? And so this would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, okay? And so the middle of so you have the middle of spring, which is Taurus, the middle of summer, which is Leo, the middle of fall, which is Scorpio, and the middle of winter, which is Aquarius. Okay. And so the fixed houses are the second, fifth, eighth, and 11th houses. Okay. And so if your chart show has more planets in this, you are more of a fixed person. Fixed energy understands that steadiness is the key. Okay. So when fixed energy, when the cardinal energy starts it, the fixed energy picks it up and, keeps it going. Okay. These people are happy to forge ahead with their projects, calmly working away until they have achieved their objectives. Okay. Now they don't struggle. They're not gonna struggle. It's what makes them tick. Okay. And they know that steady, some people say slow and steady wins the race. Now they don't all move slow. Okay. Taurus is a little, it's a little slower energy. Okay. But Taurus energy is very methodical. And so while it may move slower, um, you know, it knows that if it just keeps going, that it will get there. Are you taking questions? Sure. What question do you have? Okay. Yeah. What questions do you have? Rather it and so and while you're getting that, I'll go ahead and finish what I'm saying. So these individuals are stable, they're determined, and they're resolute. They want to get to the finish line. And so they have the persistence and the ability to concentrate. Okay. They don't have any lack of confidence. They know they're going to get there. And so they're very reliable. Okay. Um, let's see here. What else I want to say about the fixed energies? They're really patient. They're moving steadily towards their goals. Now they can be kind of stubborn. Okay, fixed energy can be stubborn, and it's kind of like my way or the highway type of thing. 199 times 4 p.m. Are you wanting to what are you wanting to actually know from your chart? Um, husband, marriage. Are you looking like trying to see what career? Um, like what career for you, or let me see here. ANOSHAY. Um, hold on, my computer's moving like kind of slow. I think it's because I'm streaming. Let me see. What can I get out of? I'll get out of everything. See if that helps. close that. Okay, there we go. That might help. What's your birthday? One. Oh wow, your birthday is the exact same day as my brother's. How cool. So you're Capricorn. 4 p.m. And you were born in Pakistan. Okay, so what is it? Exactly what is it that you want to know? Do you want to know, um, about, money or career? Are you wanting, I don't really do like love readings or anything like that. Uh, PUNJAB. PUNJAB. GU. Or is there any chance of separation or divorce? So you're Scorpio. You're Scorpio? Okay. Oh, 11-1. Okay. 11-1. 11-1. Got it. So, what is it? GU. Here we go. Okay, so your Aries rising. Let's see, your Aries rising. No, your Scorpio, Aries rising, and your moon sign is Leo. Okay. I mean, I can't really tell you about the marriage part. I would have to, have your partner's chart or whatever. But as far as your money goes, excuse me, looking at the money houses, which is house 2, house 10, and house 6. Capricorn is in your 10th house. So, you're somebody who you're gonna be stable. You're gonna have a stable career, ruled by Saturn. So you probably are gonna do something like maybe government, or working for the government, or you could be your own business owner. With you having the Aries rising, I could see you being, your own business owner. You do have Taurus in your second house. That is ruled by Venus. You have Venus in the 6th house. So I would definitely say your own business, a business owner, would be something really good for you. You have Libra in your 7th house. Libra is the house of partnerships. It's, partnerships. Um, so I mean, you may be a good husband, you know. I would have to, look at another chart, do a synastry chart to see, if your energies match up with, your partner. But business owner, definitely, for sure. If you wanted to start your own business, and it would be successful. I would say that it would be successful. Um, you have Saturn in your second house, so you definitely would be somebody who, you're very, when it comes to your money, you're very disciplined with your money. Um, and so you're not somebody who is going to just like spend money frivolously. Um, so your North Node, which is your where your soul wants you to go in this lifetime, you need to focus on your creativity. focus on your creativity. Um, and then your moon is there as well. So yeah, I would definitely say, money would be a good thing for you, as a business owner, for sure. Yep. All right. Did that answer one of your questions? Hopefully it did. How many kids? I mean, you have your moon in the fifth house, which is the house of children. Um, so I mean, you're probably gonna have, at least two or three. You have your moon there. Moon is your emotions, and Leo. So you probably have at least two or three. Do you have any kids now? I know you don't have any. You said, "Will I have?" Okay, so yeah, maybe two or three kids. You know, how many do you want? How many kids do you want? Yeah, yeah. You said, "Will I have?" How many kids do you want? All right. So, all right, and so rounding out the modality. Okay. So the last one is the. Can you tell about separation and divorce? Um, I mean, if you're looking in your seventh house, then no, because there's no planets in your seventh house. Um, so like I said, I would have to see your I would need you to do a synastry chart. Um, you know, you're gonna get somebody who's like balanced. You're gonna need to be with somebody who is balanced. You have your Mars. Your Mars is in Capricorn, so you're gonna want to be with somebody who is stable and grounded. They're gonna need to be able to provide. Okay. Your Venus is in Virgo, so Venus in Virgo is all about service. So you're gonna be somebody who you give service. You're a practical person. Um, when it comes to love. And so, you do little practical things like, making sure that their clothes are washed, or they have, the food, their food or their lunch. That's the way Venus and Virgo shows love. And then your Mars and Capricorn, you want somebody who is going to be able to provide for you. Okay. Excuse me. They're gonna have to be able to provide for you. They're gonna have to be able to not only provide for you, but show you some type of care and concern, like the way you show love, and you you do little practical things for them. You're gonna want that in return from your husband. Um, but I mean, as far as like separation or divorce, there's nothing in your seventh house that would show that. So you know, you need somebody balanced, though. You need somebody who, they don't want to be just about themselves. It's give and take. When you gonna get married? Um, I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing. I don't know when you're gonna get married. I mean, again, I don't do synastry readings. Okay, so I really don't do synastry readings. Are for like, husband and wife and relationship. I don't do synastry readings. So, and then again, I kind of would need to see the other chart, but yeah, I don't do synastry readings. So I kind of focus on money and career. I don't do love reading, so yeah. But I hope that answered your question. Hope it did. Um, so mutable signs, okay? Mutable signs end the season. So um, I mean, you have in your 11th house, you have Uranus in Aquarius, so Uranus is home, and then you have Pisces there. So you are, you may, kind of have to watch out for your friends, to see if, they're not pulling the wool over your eyes. You are very humanitarian, and so when it comes to your friends, um, you like different eccentric people. You don't like people who are, you like people who are all about helping. You don't like to be around boring people. What you have in Aquarius in 11th house with Uranus there, so I mean, it's at home there in that house. So yeah. I mean, if you would like for me to like actually analyze your chart in depth, I have all the information in the comments, so you can book a reading with me, and I can do an actual natal chart reading for you and go more in depth because I can't do that right now here on this live. It will take entirely too long, and I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. So let me go ahead and round out the modalities. So mutable signs. Um, Mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Okay, and so the mutable, you are very, very welcome. Mutable signs end the season. Okay, and so these houses are the third, ninth, sixth, and 12th. Okay, third, sixth, ninth, and 12th. Um, and so if in your chart it shows that you have more planets in these houses, then your energy is weighted more towards stability. Okay, and so mutable signs, they kind of just go with the flow. They are very adaptable and flexible and can change. Okay, they're not people who get caught up in wanting to stay the same. They're kind of like the chameleons of the zodiac. Okay, and so mutable people are blessed with tremendous resourcefulness. They can really make lemonade out of lemons, and they know how to squeeze the last drop of juice and make things better in the process. Okay. The beauty about mutability is that those possessing are very flexible. They are versatile and highly resourceful. They are quick to help others and are very selfless in the process, and they may occasionally stretch themselves thin. They know how to bounce back. Okay, and so that is the modalities. And so I'm gonna go over the elements really, really quick. So astrology is broken down not only in modalities, but it's also broken down into the elements. Okay, and so that would be fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, and so you have. I'll start with fire. Okay, fire energy is would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, fire energy is all about action. Okay, and so Aries rules the first house, Leo rules the fifth house, Sagittarius is the ninth house. Okay, they are enthusiastic and sometimes larger than life. And just like a fire that is left unattended, they can burn out. Okay, so fire signs are also an indicator of creativity. And so this element manifests itself in creative and unique ways. And those in its glow are wonderfully courageous and lively spirits. Okay. They are very spontaneous, very self sufficient, and possess a tremendous zest for life. Okay. Now, flip side to this is that they can be kind of, overbearing. Okay. They can be bossy. Okay. Fire signs can be very bossy, and they can come across kind of forcefully. Okay. Selfishness and an overdeveloped ego can also be seen as a part of the shadow side. Okay, but most fire signs, when they're in not in their shadow element, they're strong, self-assured, creative, fun, and when they get too hot to touch, you might want to take a step back. Okay, excuse me. And so moving on to Earth. Okay, so the Earth element is all about the physical plane. Okay, and so that would be the signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, and they rule the Taurus rules the second house, Virgo rules the sixth house, um, and Capricorn rules the 10th house. Okay, and so Earth energy is, the feet are firmly planted on the ground. They're practical, grounded, and dependable. They're not one for taking big risk. They prefer things that are more sure. Okay. Now, much like the elements, of Earth, they are considered the building blocks. Okay. And so Earth signs are the building blocks of the zodiac. Okay. And so whether it's a job or a home, creating rooms within that home through the acquisition of possessions, Earth signs are all about what's solid. Okay. It's all about the material plane. Okay. And so because of this, you know, they can, have a tendency to become greedy and a little too materialistic. Okay. Now, the element of Earth also confers a sense of duty, responsibility, and reliability to those in their uh, space. Okay. And so these are the type of people that you can be counted on when you need them the most. Okay. They're very logical. And so the flip side of that is that they may be so caught up in their objectives that they might overlook the feelings of others. Okay. Um, and so they're, kind of big picture, and they may not know to look at the details. Now, Virgo, on the other hand, is very detail oriented. Okay. They are very detail oriented. And so Virgo can be so detail oriented that it does not look at big picture. But Taurus and Capricorn especially, are more big picture thinkers, and they may not look at the small details. Okay, but Earth signs are dependable, practical, and conservative, and pretty materialistic, but not, um, for the most part, not in a bad way. They just know that they want comfort in the physical plane, and so that is their goal. Okay, and then moving on to air. I really like air signs. Air signs are all about the mind, and they are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, and they rule the third, seventh, and 11th houses. Okay, and so they are all about the mind. Okay, air people are smart thinkers, and they handle abstract reasoning very well. They love to analyze, synthesize, and probe. And if you have any issues or any problems that you need to work through, give it to an air sign and watch them work. Okay. Now, air signs are also all about communication. And so these individuals, they want to get the word out. They are not about small talk. Okay. And so, well, Gemini can be that just, depending on what else is in the chart. But, the world as seen by an air sign will be a very interesting one. Okay. If you've ever had a conversation with the air sign, especially Gemini's. Gemini's, that is animated energy. Like to have a conversation with a Gemini sun sign especially. Man, those are the most animated people. And the stories be so fun. Like they're funny. They're really funny people. Um, those influenced by air are inventive and clever. You can see all sides of the equation and are able to glean the best approach. Now, balance is really, really important to air sign people. Okay. Um, And so another plus with air signs is that they're very humane people. Okay. They can really wear another person's shoes as as if it were their own. They can really, understand, somebody else's plight or, perspective. They are objective, cooperative, um, and they really just want to help to make the world a better place. Um, and so while these air signs are pretty calm and collected, they can turn cold if their equilibrium is upset. Okay. So if they, get off balance, they can turn really cold. They can turn cold towards you. Okay. And then last but not least is the element of water. Okay. The element of water, it it deals with the emotions. And so it also is associated with the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And it rules the fourth house, the eighth house, 12th house. Okay. Fourth house is Cancer, eighth house is Scorpio, and 12th house is Pisces. Okay. Now, water signs are, they're fluid, they're flowing, they're wavering. And this is all about, the emotions, because our emotions do the same thing. Okay. That's why, if you know anybody that has heavier chart, say, oh, they're so needy, it's just they're very emotional, right? Water signs are intuitive and sensitive, and they feel more intensely than the others. Scorpio, especially. Scorpio is like goes really deep, and they're really deep feelers. Um, and so how things feel is what really matters to these folks, okay? Um, they base their actions on rather than logic or intellect. So like the earth signs are more, they base their actions more on logic, air signs more on intellect, um, and water is all about passion. Okay. They're all about they feel and understanding. Okay. And so water sign people can take in the feelings of others, process them, and put forth a plan or solution that will be conscientious to everybody, included. Okay. Now, the flip side to this is that they have the tendency to brood. Okay. They are susceptible to mood swings, and at their worst, they can become self indulgent, controlling, and a hostage to their fantasy world, especially Pisces. Pisces has this really, really, and they can make up things in their mind, and really become a hostage to that, because that becomes their reality. Okay. And so now they also have the ability to see things more clearly than others. Water signs are highly intuitive, to the point to where a lot of them are like psychic or mediums, where they can talk to spirits. Okay. um, Water signs are emotional, empathetic, receptive, and they feel things really deeply. Okay. And so these are the modalities and the elements for the zodiac. um, I did not plan on doing like a chart reading, but that was pretty cool. Just do a chart reading in the middle of all of this. So, that was pretty cool. But anyway, I hope you found value in tonight's broadcast. If you did, go ahead, share it out if you're on Facebook so others can find value. Also, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and like if you found value, and subscribe. Click the bell so that you get notifications whenever I go live, or upload a new video. Now, if you would like for me to do a reading for you, I do chart readings, I do natal chart readings, and I also do career readings. And so if you would like to, do a reading, I believe I have my, in the chat, I have my, I do have my link there, so you can book. You can go to calendly.com/ natal chart navigator to book a reading. It does come with a life path interpretation, and you also get a 1 hour question and answer session with me. After you get your reading, you can book that, so you can ask any questions to get further clarity from your reading. And so I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Monday. And remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand, and that should make you smile. Have an amazing rest of your evening.